back-to-back wins in the Big Ten. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Beck, along with the coach. Welcome to Our Football with Chris Ash. Coach, what does it mean to the program to, for the first time in school history, have back-to-back Big Ten conference victories?
Well, it's huge. It's huge for our players. It's huge for our program. It shows progress. Just really excited for our players, our fans, and everybody in the organization to be able to celebrate back-to-back victories like that. Whether it's in conference or out of conference, it's a great feeling.
It wasn't a Rembrandt, but when you win games that aren't perfect, isn't that a big step?
It is. You know, we found a way to win games, and typically, at least in the past, we would have found a way to lose that game. It says a lot about our character and our brotherhood and just the way that we can come together and find a way to make those plays that you need to in critical situations that help you win a game.
Second down and 4. Here's Edwards. And Edwards breaks the tackle, and Edwards on the run. Gus Edwards down the sideline. Touchdown.
Gus Edwards really set the tempo with a 74-yard touchdown run. What about his performance?
Outstanding. I just like the way the team started. We kicked the ball off, got good field position, got him pinned in there, made him punt. Our offense got the ball, second play, boom, out the gate for a big run. Great job up front blocking, and then Gus just a tremendous individual effort and showed his speed as he ran away from the defense.
It's funny because the week before we talked about the fact that he was so balanced, no run longer than 15 yards. Now he breaks one.
Yeah, well, it's good to see. We need those explosive plays, and it's the biggest explosive play we've had in the run game this year, so hopefully we can get a few more of them.
3rd and 19. Oh, he's got it. Rashino with Blackshear down the sideline. Blackshear, touchdown.
And another big play, Raheem Blackshear with the 35-yard reception. What about the way that came together?
Yeah, it's great. We like the matchup with Raheem coming out of the backfield on whoever they would be putting on him. And we'd done it earlier in the game and went back to it again and just happened to have the right defensive call on where it worked out well, that we had that right matchup and a good throw by Gio. And Raheem did a nice job cutting back to get in the end zone.
I don't think you can evaluate Gio Rashino's game by stats, do you? Because he managed the game well, he's playing a little banged up, and he's playing a gutty type of football.
Well, the real reason we won this game was we didn't have any turnovers for the first time this year.
Ah, that's big.
You know, we were +2 in the turnover takeaway battle, and that really is the difference in the game, because if we would have turned the ball over the way we played, we would not have won it. And it starts with the quarterback. He protected the football, didn't put it into harm's way. Running backs did a great job holding on to the ball, and that was a huge key in the game.
Defensively, we heard a lot the term bend but not break. I think that was applicable here.
Yeah, well, that's not the way we coach. That's not the way we want to play defense, but you know, that's exactly what it was. You know, we gave up some yards. Purdue did a nice job schematically. They put in a few different wrinkles that we had not seen. It took us a while to get adjusted to them, but once we did, we shut things down. But they've got a lot of offense. There's a lot of gadgets there, and they put a lot of stress on us defensively. But we rose up and made the plays. When you combine 3rd downs and 4th downs, I think they were 4 of 19 in those situations. And anytime you can do that well in those situations, you're going to have a chance to win.
Looking deep, looking for Phillips, and it's intercepted. Picked off by K.J. Gray. Play action. Sindelar with pressure up the middle, looking deep for Mahungu, and it's intercepted. Damon Hayes with the pick.
And talk about your 2 big picks, because as you mentioned, when you force turnovers, you've got a chance to do something.
Yeah, they were critical. The first one came from K.J. Gray late in the first half, and it was a huge play. They'd gotten good field position. They did a double move on Isaiah Wharton. KJ was playing in the middle of the field, read the quarterback's eyes, went up, made a great play. Sent us into halftime on a good note. And then Damon Hayes, same thing. They tried to double move him in the second half. He'd been beat on a double move last week against Illinois, and great for Damon. He played it well and went up, made an outstanding interception. That was huge in the game.
Can we talk about the punter, Ryan Anderson? He put 4 inside the 20. What about his overall performance?
Yeah, he did an outstanding job. He killed the ball, changed field position for us. He did a great job on a pooch punt late in the game to pin him on the 10-yard line. Our coverage units yesterday, again, you talk about the turnover takeaway battle was so important. Our coverage units, our punt team and our kickoff team really were the change in that game also because of field position. Our kickoff coverage team pinned their offense inside the 20-yard line 3 times yesterday. Our punt team had, like you mentioned, the punts inside the 20-yard line and the last one, the pooch on a 10-yard line. That changed the field position, and that was huge in that game.
Purdue will go for 2 to tie it up.
Is your heart pounding on the last play where it's 14-12 and they're trying to tie it with a 2-point conversion? What did you see there?
I didn't want to watch, to be honest with you, but great character by our players. You know, we work on those situations all the time. We haven't been in a 2-point play situation this year, but there are just certain plays that offenses run traditionally in there, and we work them all the time. And you know, it's great for the players to be able to match the routes the way they did, put pressure on the quarterback the way they did, force a bad play, and it worked out exactly like we had talked about.
Wow, on the roll. Wow, too late. Back over the middle, incomplete. Rutgers by a pair with 25 seconds to go.
What did it mean to share this victory with the Rutgers faithful on homecoming weekend?
It was everything. It was huge. You know, to go on the road and win a game is awesome, but to be able to win games here at home. I walked out of the Hale Center Saturday night after the game, and it was just such a great sight to see players and their parents and families mingling together and getting ready to go out and hang out, go to dinner, whatever they're going to do. And to be able to do that at home for those families is awesome, and to watch our fans at the end of the game be able to celebrate a victory like that here at home was great.
Next stop for the surging Scarlet Knights, Michigan Stadium. We'll preview the game against the Wolverines later in the program with the coach. More R Football coming up in a moment.